Hi everyone, so I'm back with another tutorial today showing you guys how to do this beautiful neutral brown look using the MAC Holiday Collection, the Snowball palette. So let's begin. First I'm priming my face with Farsali Unicorn Essence. This will just help my foundation stick better. I'm using MAC Strobe Cream in Gold to really capture those warm tones in my skin and to give my foundation a little bit more luminosity, since I am using the Fenty Beauty foundation, which is very matte. Then I'm going to highlight my entire face using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is basically the step that I use all the time and I absolutely love it, and I just blend that all in. Then to set everything down, I'm using the Dermablend Translucent Loose Powder with a very light hand. For my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony. And then we're going to go in with the star of the show, which is the MAC Snowball Collection palette. I'm just going to go in with the light shade and highlight underneath my eyebrows. And I'm actually using the brush that comes with the palette for the entire tutorial, so this is very easy, very basic. Then I'm going to go in with this taupey brown transition shade using that same brush, and I'm going to start from the outer corner lower lash line and sort of like wing it out. And blend it upwards towards the brow, creating kind of this like slanted shape. And then I'm going to do the same to the other eye, kind of creating kind of a slanted shape as well, and lightly making like a little bit of a gradation up to the brows. Then I'm going to use the other side of the brush. I'm going to tap into some of this gold pigment right here and press that onto the center of my lids, and I'm using a pressing motion so that the glitters don't fall on my cheek. Just lightly patting that all over the lid, mostly in the center. Okay, so next off, when it looks like this, I'm going to add a little bit more shimmer, going in with the same brush, patting it into the silverish shade and highlighting the inner corners, again using short little patting motions and kind of blending that with like the brown bronzier tone. And I'm kind of just concentrating a lot of that in the inner corner as well. That just helps to brighten up the entire eye look. So now that we have the light shades on, I'm going to go in and deepen it up. So I'm going back into a darker shade, and again I'm redefining the outer sort of corner and doing that kind of slanted flick type of shadow placement, if you know what I mean. You can kind of see it better on this eye, so I'm just flicking it up and then blending it into the existing shadows. Going in with the darkest shade now, I'm going to really redefine the lower outer corner. And that really just brings depth and dimension into the entire eye look. I'm flipping the brush around, going back in with that lighter shade, and I'm just going to highlight the brow bones a little bit more and just blending it into the other darker shades so everything is nice and blended and just looks very natural. I'm also going to go in with that same shade and run it underneath in the lower lash line in the inner corner and drag that nearer to the middle of my eye, and this really brightens up the whole look and ties the upper and lower portion of my eyes together. I'm also going to use the tip of that brush in some brown shadow and connect the lower lash line to the upper half. Then I'm going to line my eyes. I'm using the Sailor Moon eyeliner. It's a Japanese eyeliner. You can find it in lots of places. And I'll leave all the information linked down below. And I'm just doing a nice little cat eye and following the same sort of angular shadow placement. Now just curling my eyelashes with Jouer More Eyelash Curler and using this Wonderlash mascara from Ciate to finish off the eyes. Okay, for blush I'm using this blush from Tarte. It's called Partyyy, and I'm just sweeping that on the apples of my cheeks, but also making that angular motion up towards the temples as well, kind of just to match sort of the placement of the eyeshadow. Everything is angled upwards. Now for a light contour, I'm using a big fluffy brush and a Kevyn sculpting powder in medium to kind of add a little bit more dimension to my face, and it brings a little bit more warmth into my face as well. I'm using a little bit of a denser brush to really sculpt out the cheekbones, and I'm also going to pinch the brush with my fingers and also contour the tip of my nose. And this really helps everything look really nice and blended. For highlighter, I'm using a first layer using this Morphe one called Mimosa Sunday. Just a light dusting of shimmer because we are going to go in with the MAC Holiday one as well at the end. I'm going to go in with this lip creme from Jouer called Noisette. And now I'm going to spray my face with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and while my face is still wet and a little bit tacky, I'm going to go in with the MAC holiday collection. This is the holiday something lightly. I don't even remember the name. I'll put it all down below. And I'm just sweeping that on the top of my cheekbones, and this creates a beautiful glow, especially since my face is still a little bit damp, so it really pops on the cheeks and on the skin. I'm also going to put that on the lips and down to my chin as well. And that's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more videos coming soon. If you like this video, remember to give me a thumbs up and leave me some comments down below for any other tutorial ideas you may have. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.